historic moment here in Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. We are filming our 100th episode. This is the 100th episode of AMW-TV. We've been around for 2 years. We've seen a lot of incredible things. We'd like to thank the sponsors that make this possible. The Collar Elbow Wrestling brand. Use code AMW, get 10% off any order. Good Brothers Inc., the Hazard Village Flea Market, all those guys. But man, we are so excited to be here for the 100th episode of AMW. And not only are we announcing that, but we've also got a huge announcement today, and it's going to be made by Kyle Maggard, Stan Lee, John Noble. They've got that for you right now.
Now, how's it feel to be here at AMW-TV 100th episode? Right here in Combs, Kentucky at the Miller Family Fun Center. Now, Scott Diamond has asked us to come out here because Scott Diamond is doing what Scott Diamond does best. That's wheeling and dealing, making Appalachian Mountain Wrestling the premier promotion in all wrestling in the Appalachian Mountains. So he has asked us to come out and make an announcement. Starting right now, and you can pull out your phones with this. You can pull out your phones. Go to AMWWrestlingNetwork.com, and now you can view all of the Appalachian Mountain Wrestling television episodes, all of them. Every episode featuring people like John Noble, Stan the Man Lee, the 7-foot, 500-pound monster, Big Rig Jake Break, and of course myself. Not only every episode of television, all of our big DVD tapings that we do every year, whether it's the signature ones like Weekend of Champions, where we have the Hall of Fame. We just had the Hall of Fame right here at the historic A.B. Combs with Leapin' Lanny Poffo in the house. Scott Alexander was in the house. Now, not only can you see that, you can see all of our Thanksgiving DVDs and all the big surprises. And John, I've heard that you can even get on there, and there's videos from promotions from all around the globe, including promotions in Mexico, Japan, England, and that's 3. All over the world, not just these United States. But for $4.99 a month, you can sign up and subscribe. For all you people in the arena today, there's papers back there that give you information. You have a 7-day free trial right now. If you go and sign up, a 7-day free trial, you can get on there. You can see all your favorite stars and more, including stars like Al Snow, former AMW heavyweight champion, AMW Hall of Famers, Leapin' Lanny Poffo, Randy Macho Man Savage, the Batten Twins, Ronnie Garvin, the Boogie Woogie Man, and the Rock and Roll Express. Matches from Rock and Roll Express at Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. So it's loaded with all this great action for all you great fans. So you can get on there and you can sign up today. And AMWWrestlingNetwork.com. Now, I've heard too that in the fall, you'll be able to download the app for your Android devices, your iPhone devices, your Apple TV, your Roku. All those apps are coming this fall, all for you great wrestling fans, and it's all thanks to Scott Diamond, but it's all made possible by everybody here tonight. So give yourself a big round of applause. Everybody at home, give yourself a big round of applause. Wrestling all over the world, anytime you want, streamed at home on your personal device. AMWWrestlingNetwork.com. Now, let's get AMW 100 started. And how about we make it right now? We're going to go on and have 100 more.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 559 pounds, coming to the ring by Casey Bright, they are Henry Shaw, the Wolfman Jake Braddock, the Bangers. And their opponents, from Orlando, Florida, at a combined weight of 457 pounds, they are the Heatseekers!
And ladies and gentlemen, here we are. 100th episode, Devin. The Heatseekers in the house.
You want to bring the heat on the 100th episode of AMW-TV, you bring the Heatseekers, and they're facing a team of a couple of mean guys here, the Bangers.
And we're talking the Heatseekers. These are guys, NWA World Champions, NWA US Champions. I mean, that's the Steiner Brothers, the Rock and Roll Express, the Midnight Express, the titles. Everybody is wanting to hold. These guys have had those around their waist, and here they are in Appalachian Mountain Wrestling.
Rubbing shoulders with giants with a pedigree like that. And here we go, this match ready to start off. It's the first match of the 100th episode of AMW-TV.
And special thanks to the folks watching today on the AMW Wrestling Network, spending that $4.99 to watch great wrestling like this and see stuff from promotions all over the world, Mexico, Japan, England. And stop, and if you're watching there, head back, check out what happened at Summer Bash. Gonna be a great day of TV here, Devin. Episode 100.
Episode 100 here, tag team match to start it off. The Heatseekers, of course, one of the most successful tag teams to come into AMW. And right now, putting in some work against Henry Shaw.
Henry Shaw, pretty big, strong, tough guy in his own right. And Sigmund trying to show his grappling expertise, and look at that. Look at that combination. That is wrestling that you can't see just anywhere, Devin.
But you can see it on the AMW Wrestling Network for $4.99. Don't forget about that 7-day free trial. You can get wrestling like this free for one whole week.
Absolutely, and here we go. Sigmund going up top. Elliot's got Henry Shaw, and the double axe handle right to the elbow. And now Sigmund tags Elliot back in. This is the kind of teamwork you dream of. And Elliot's a big man. The single axe handle, the flying chop.
A cohesive unit here in the Heatseekers. Able to keep Henry Shaw in the corner, but it shows you how quick things can change in professional wrestling as the Wolfman gets tagged in, and all of a sudden he's going to work.
Wolfman Jake Braddock, one half of the Bangers. 1/3 if you count Casey Bright here at ringside, and she may be getting herself involved here too. You never know.
Yeah, not somebody you can exactly miss, but definitely somebody you want to keep an eye on anyway.
When your name is Bright and you have purple hair, I mean, you kind of bring that attention onto yourself.
Yeah, you got to think that's probably part of the plan.
Absolutely. And the head on the shoulder of Jake Braddock. Sigmund, the Heatseekers showing a lot of offense here, really have controlled the vast majority of this matchup. Only a few lapses.
Technical, skilled wrestling, but the counter to that is just pure unbridled aggression, and that's what the Bangers are bringing here as the Wolfman Jake Braddock takes advantage of Sigmund here.
Here we go. Suplex there. Nice little snap to that. Waited to go for the cover, and you're not going to get down. You're not going to keep the Heatseekers down for 3 like that.
Yeah, you don't beat a former NWA champion by posing for the crowd.
Into the corner, and now expect some double team action.
This is exactly where Sigmund doesn't want to be. And now both of the Bangers getting to do some damage. Young official with his back turned there.
And man, there's that strength of Henry Shaw, who just throws Sigmund down. If Sigmund has one issue, it's he's undersized compared to wrestlers like Henry Shaw, who hits the big leg drop.
Picture perfect on that one. No waste of time on the cover, but the heart of Sigmund lets him kick out there, and Henry Shaw doesn't like it.
And Shaw laying in those punches hard.
And now once again, distracting the ref, and now Casey Bright getting some damage in on Sigmund.
And the big headbutt from Shaw, but Sigmund reverses. The Irish whip comes up big.
A beautiful drop kick.
And Sigmund gotta get to Elliott right now.
The only problem is that right now, Henry Shaw is kind of between him and his partner, but Shaw might not even realize where he's at.
Sigmund rolls his way across the ring, and Elliott taking down one guy, taking down 2 guys, taking down anything that moves. We've seen this before.
And now the Bangers get bang.
Bang. Elliott says, you guys need to put your heads together and come up with a better idea. And here we go. Sigmund gonna come off with the headbutt. There it is.
One of the most vicious moves in wrestling.
The legal man gets the cover.
And the 3 count.
That is it. The Heatseekers.
They put away a very game team here in the Bangers, but the Heatseekers showing that their experience and heart can beat the viciousness of Jake Braddock and Henry Shaw.
Get the Heatseekers out here. We gotta talk to them. There we go. And you two, one of the best tag teams on the planet. Another big win here in Appalachian Mountain.
It's like we've told you for the past few weeks. We are here for one thing, and that is tag team gold. And we won't stop, no matter who gets in our way or what obstacles we have to overcome. We will become AMW Tag Team Champions. Heatseekers, we're coming for the gold. AMW, don't forget, Heatseekers #1 tag team. Heatseekers! #1.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. 2 entities working together to create a product that connects emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
The following tag team contest is a non-title match scheduled for one fall, and it is your television main event. Introducing first, to my left, coming to the ring by Lemonjuice McGee. They are your AMW Tag Team Champions, Beau James and the Mega Destroyer.
That's the king of the mountains, Beau James, idiot.
The king of the mountains, Beau James and the Mega Destroyer, together known as the Family. And their opponents, first, from Chavez, Kentucky, weighing in at 301 1/2 pounds, Kyle Maggard! And his tag team partner, standing at 7 feet tall, weighing in at 500 pounds, this is the Big Rig, Jake Bray!
And here we go, folks. Non-title match up here, but still the stakes as high as ever when you got the tag team champs taking on the likes of Kyle Maggard and Big Rig Jake Bray on the 100th episode of AMW-TV.
Yes, it was supposed to be sensational Wayne Atkins with Kyle Maggard, but of course the Family putting Wayne Atkins out of commission, according to them, and so therefore Beau James has decided that he will not be defending his title tonight.
We let them know, Beau, it's a non-title matchup. Better check Beau James good because he's always up to no good.
Not entirely sure that anybody could check Beau James thoroughly enough.
And here we go. Kyle Maggard taking on Beau James to start this one. Lemonjuice McGee at ringside. We know what kind of trouble he can drum up.
The X factor in any match, but given his past with Beau James.
And Kyle Maggard immediately drug into the corner, but fighting his way out.
And a huge right hand to the Mega Destroyer.
And man, oh man, Kyle Maggard putting the king of the mountains down. But Beau James, as scrappy as they come, pop right upside the jaw. You heard that one, folks.
Just an absolute expert at what they call dirty boxing. Beau James loves to hurt people.
Referee's got his work cut out for him tonight.
Yeah, Beau James just moving the referee wherever he wants him. And now the Mega Destroyer going to try to pick up all 300 pounds of Kyle Maggard. And that did not work out.
Body slam from Maggard. And you heard that one all the way in Chavez.
Mega Destroyer usually able to take advantage of his size in most matches, but here the champions find themselves the much smaller team.
You could put Big Rig Jake Bray with my 2-year-old daughter, and they would still be the bigger team.
Law of averages has to apply there. Jake Bray has the Mega Destroyer in the corner. And over here, Lemonjuice McGee just giving Beau James a belt. And the referee has no idea what's going on in the corner over here.
And man, the sound of that flesh on flesh as Big Rig. That has to feel like a big rig hitting in the turnbuckle.
Can't be a single ounce of air in his lungs, but oh, Beau James with a cheap shot, the belt buckle driving it into the temple of Jake Bray here in the corner. The referee has no idea what's happening.
And the flying knee there from the Mega Destroyer. And these guys in control.
Beau James now blatantly in the ring with a foreign object, attacking the big rig in the corner. The family here able to do as they please. Kyle Maggard's emotions may be working against his partner here. He's keeping the referee's attention.
And Mega Destroyer was doing a good job of staying on that side of the ring. Well, if you want to call it a good job, it's a bad job in my opinion, but stayed on that side of the ring, kept Kyle and the ref's attention while Beau James could go to work with that belt.
And now 2-on-1 in the corner, trying to bring the big man down is the family. As Lemonjuice on the outside with his shoes and his belt. Every single part of him could be dangerous. And now he's going to get in and get his hands on Jake Brake as he's chopping on the chest of the big man.
And this is just a disgrace. Kyle Maggard completely alienated from his partner.
It's 3 against 1 in the corner. All Jake can do is just try to survive here. Lemonjuice McGee on the outside. The referee only has 2 eyes, and he's got to check in 3 directions.
Jake Brake in a bad way right now, but sudden burst of energy. But Beau James stopping him.
Just a blatant rake of the eyes there by Beau James. And it's how do you compete when the guys you're trying to compete against are just basically doing anything they want outside of the rules and the referee's unable to stop them?
These guys have wrestled this way for a long time and they know how to get away with it.
Now the Mega Destroyer trying to whip Jake Brake into the corner.
And this could be bad for Mega Destroyer or bad for Jake Brake as Mega Destroyer just gets out of the way in the nick of time.
Well, that could be bad for the ring. That's 500 pounds with the momentum on top of it. That's about 3,000 pounds of pressure slamming into the corner here.
And here we go again.
Kyle Maggard getting fired up here, but it's all part of the plan for Beau James and the Mega Destroyer.
And it wouldn't be the 100th episode of AMW-TV without stuff like this happening, but man, Jake Brake gets that boot up right to the skull of Mega Destroyer.
And most guys, when they raise the boot, they gotta go all the way up. Jake can get it up about to knee height and hit somebody in the head.
And he's trying to get to Kyle Maggard. Can he make it?
Maggard firing the crowd up here. Jake and the Mega Destroyer here in no man's land, but
he gets
the reach of the 7-footer allows him to tag in Kyle Maggard. And now all 4 men are in the ring.
And Jake Brake heading into the corner hits Beau James. Kyle Maggard taking care of the Mega Destroyer.
A big splash there. Takes Beau James completely out of the match as he rolls out of the ring.
And folks, Lemonjuice McGee, he's got his shoe off.
And a
the
spine buster
from Maggard.
And now outside the ring, Beau James taking a belt to the back of Jake Brake.
Lemonjuice
it's pandemonium here.
Throws the shoe. Kyle grabs it and hits Mega Destroyer in the face.
Referee didn't see it. And the 3 count.
And that's going to do it.
Kyle Maggard and Jake Brake knock off the tag team champions. And because they won the match, they get 5 minutes alone with Lemonjuice McGee. And I think he may have just realized it. Lemonjuice on the outside. Big rig blocking off the only exit to the arena. And now they've got him cornered. Nowhere to go. Oh, but he gets by. And he's lost a shoe. How about that? Escapes to the back. Trying to get out of the deal, but 5 minutes alone with Kyle Maggard and Big Rig Jake Brake. That's the plan here. Mega Destroyer's been removed from the ring, but here comes Stan the Man Lee dragging Lemonjuice back out, and it's payback time. Lemonjuice nowhere to go, nobody to save him. It's 5 minutes in the ring with 3 of AMW's finest now. Lemonjuice begging for mercy here. Ooh, and he just, well, I mean, that's one way to get out of the ring, but not exactly what he was hoping for there. He's singing soprano for a few weeks now. And finally, Jake Brake, Kyle Maggard have their hands on Lemonjuice McGee. There goes the sunglasses. A little retribution for Stan the Man Lee. Maybe not worth as much as one of his robes, but at least a little recompense there. And now Big Rig calling for the chokeslam. The crowd comes alive. Lemonjuice may have just peed in his pants.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you sure?
Grabs the throat, and here we go. Struggling like a child. 7 feet up and 7 foot down. Lemonjuice McGee completely decimated in the middle of the ring. Fans here at the Miller Family Fun Center loving every second of it. Lemonjuice McGee, the only person in the room right now not having fun. Calling for one more time. At this point, you're just playing with a completely unconscious Lemonjuice McGee. Stan Lee says he has a better idea. And oh my goodness, he's pointing to the AMW 100th episode cake over here at ringside. Here it is, as they drag the lifeless body of Lemonjuice McGee out of the ring. And it's an age-old wrestling tradition. If there's cake in the building, somebody's got to eat it. And there it is in the face of Lemonjuice McGee. This has been AMW episode 100. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.